Boo. Boo. Jump scare. I'm back again. Back at it again for the third time this week. Because you can't tell outside, but there's a lot of snow out there, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't feel like dealing with it. So, we're streaming again. Look at all that noise. It's so loud. Yeah, this mic stand is not great. You know what I should do? I should get WD-40 and just like straight up douse the thing in it. Probably needs it. This thing is so old. Anyway, how are we doing today, guys? How are we feeling on this fine 5 o'clock? I'm not gonna lie, I rolled out of bed at 12, so my day is all over the place right now. Wow. Anyway, I am going to, let's go and do it. We're gonna play some games first. I do want to work on music. There's some like ideas I have. I want to make some like, honestly, I might just do like I want to do, I don't think same up, that's a great word. I want to make like a bunch of racks and stuff. And like make a track, but then like at the same time, like do a bunch of racks. Like Ableton racks. Kind of like based off that, like that can like do stuff and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm thinking. I might be on crack. Who knows?
Arknights.
Look at that. Arknights and Field. I told myself I was going to play Zenless first. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Okay, fine. We'll play this game first. Apparently there was an update for this game. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe free pulls for like an error. Like, I didn't come across any bugs. I don't think. So we're about to find out what all this commotion is about. I'm gonna lower this again. All right, get ready for another squeakiness. That should be good. I have to like show the snow on my camera because like it's like, I don't know if you can tell, you can see it a little bit, but it's like it's up on the window. That's how much snow there is. Like, it's insane. Like, what are we doing? I live in the Midwest, but what the freak, bro? I don't live in Canada. Okay, I guess there wasn't anything. That's freaky. Log in. But you log into these nuts. Got him. What is that? F5 is the shop? Oh, you can buy stuff. And they're sold out. Alrighty then. Oh my god, I have so many credits. Could buy 20 of those a day, I guess? I don't really know. Anyway, from the group chat. The group chat's texting me, guys. What is happening in the group chat? That's so dangerous, guys. The group chat. Do that. Because Big Funny. Big Funny. Okay, hold up. That's freaky, so. Andre, what are you doing, bro? Okay, fix the damage bot. Oh, great. I'm like right around it. Bro, how am I supposed to get over there? Okay, you know what? It's gonna be something with this quest or some crazy shit like that. Okay. I need to make bombs. I don't have any bombs, do I? Shit, okay, I need to go make bombs. Region overview. Give me the Valley Pass. Up here. Alright. Oh my god, everything's clogged. Jesus Christ. Do we not have any more of these? Okay. Oh, that's right, because we couldn't power this. Okay, that makes sense. That checks. What do I need to make bombs again? Shit. Shredding unit. I want I want to make bombs. How do I make bombs? Packaging unit. Is it here? Pin that. Okay, so I need to take those pieces and those and put them into a packaging unit. Okay. Let's see what we got. Packaging. To package these nuts. Got him. I'm so funny. Am I dumb? Refining unit. Oh, yeah, I totally am. I own 8,000 of them. Jesus Christ. Alright, place the packaging unit. Yeah, it can go right there. It's fine. That into there. What the? Oh, I walked out of it. PC up at 4. I want to put. I need amethyst parts. And what's the other thing? I need alkaline powder. Okay. Okay.
Alert. Insufficient power output.
Don't need this right now. God, 185, Jesus. Cool. I can do that. Okay, so those are getting fed into that, so we need to go make alkalite ores. Oh, fuck, I need those. Damn it. Shit. Okay. It's gonna be really annoying to have to teleport all the way down here just to go there. Really don't wanna. It's kind of my only option. It's fine. It's whatever. I can deal with it. I'll just deal with it for now. This is what it is. Oh my god, of course my backpack is full.
He who suffers today is not among us. We'll see us through.
That's cool. Amazing sauce. That's like a thing. I forgot about this. I need to do this. Oh, my ear's ringing. That's fun. Cool. Did it. Yay. I'm so proud of myself. I did that. Did that. 5 gatherables. Nice. Go ahead and TP back. Okay, so then I need to go set the up. What the? Why do I have 2 of them? Shredding unit. Okay, so I need to go into a shredding unit. Is that's a refining unit. Let's see what the shredding unit looks like. Looks like that. So deal. go to my backpack to transfer it all in. Oh, there's already maximum in there, of course. Of course there is. It's gonna go to the shredding unit. It's gonna get shredded. It's already clogged. There's so many of those. Let's see here. Outpost management. I have 5 of those. It doesn't really do much when you only have 5 of them. So... $21K. God damn. Nice. Got all my rewards. Okay. So those are going to start fading in. Cool, we have bombs now. So I need to figure out a way to automate the process with plants. I don't know of a way, but probably is a way somewhere. Anyway, I got bombs. We're good to go. I do want to head back to the hub. Oh my god, the production process of this. Jesus. Oh my god. Never seen so much production in my entire life. Sure, we're going to expand the AAC area. Why not? We got a Y. Yeah, I could sell so many of these, dude. I could sell so many of them. I just sold literally all of them. There's already 20 in this. I got 28 bombs now. That's good. This is very good. Good gear somewhere though. Should be able to.
Entering core AIC area.
If I go down to like the basics, I get 8,000 of them. Jeez. Okay. Now we can go back to here, go over to here, and we should be able to throw down some bombs. Ooh, a little laggy on the first load. Oh, I forgot to grab the bombs. Whoops. Guys, I might be cooked. Hub. Yeah, I see. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, I can't just hit escape. I forgot I actually have to, like, grab the bombs and stuff. Really wish you could sell those, but it's whatever. I have 10 batteries. Nice. I'll just dump everything in here. Just clean my inventory out. Clean my entire inventory out. Just hang on to those for now. Bombs are fine. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now that I actually have the bombs, I can actually do some fun stuff with it. Oops. Blow it up. What? Oh, come on. Oh, you can do that. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. I can just blow it up and say, actually, die. How am I supposed to get in here, though? Is that another bomb area? No. Okay, that's definitely not gonna work. There has to be another way in, right? Yeah, so it looks like that's my only other way in. Can I just... Oh, I get it. I get it now. Boom, look at that. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. What? I have to hit like all of them. Is there like more? Oh, of course there's more. That should be the last one, though. It better be the last one. Yeah, there it is. That was not very fun. I did not like that. I did not like that.
I love stuff that shines.
I didn't appreciate that one. Coolio.
Unlike the blight and rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Get bombed, idiot. Oh, there's more. Yeah, I don't want to waste bombs. They're really telling me to use bombs the whole time. Got everything, yep. Cool. Got it all. Nothing in here. Alright. So now we can open this door. I have to repair it. Of course I have to repair it. Why wouldn't I have to repair it? Oh my god. Is there any place it fits? Oh, okay. Yeah, there actually is a place that it fits. It fits right there. What the hell? Huh? These puzzles sometimes piss me off. Okay. So you want 2 in there? How the hell am I supposed to get 2 in there? 2 greens. Are we stupid? That's what I had before. What? Who the hell made this puzzle? This shit does not make any fucking sense. So you want 3 down there, obviously. You want 3 across the top here. Of course it's too much. So you want 3 there, but 3 there. What? What kind of crack is this shit on? I'm gonna have to Google this shit, aren't I? Yeah, okay. To the Googles! That doesn't help. What? How the fuck? Nah, that's terrible. Supposed to do that one there? What? Yeah, I was never gonna figure that one out. I am low-key stupid when it comes to this stuff. Was not figuring that one out. No fucking way I was figuring that one out. Skip. I don't know, because some stupid person left it shut. Bro, I have to get all the way over there. Bro. Hell. Oh. That's out. I'm gonna get more mines over here if I really need them. Okay. Bruh. Yeah, that was like right in front of my face. Thanks. Okay. Ventilation fan 1 is working. We will blow up all of those. Fucking bullshit. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. To time it right. I think I got it. Okay, let's return. Hey, that was not the right quest, of course. Fine. Oh my god. Why the hell? Damaged bot. What? Oh, where is that? Oh, it's all the way down there. Ew. Ew. All the way down there? Gross. Disgusting, even. Okay. Alright. More puzzles. They're probably gonna piss me off. Oh wow, I did it. Nice. What? Okay. You want one there. It's already too many. Can I rotate, please? Thank you. Oh, perfect. Nice. Hey, did it. Let's see her. Nice. And I leveled up. Hell yeah. Just goated with the sauce. Goated with the sauce. Oh my god. Stop texting me! I'm just so popular, and apparently. Yay, we did it. There's another robot over here. I'm just gonna get him. Get the robot. The robot. Repair. Oh my god. This is gonna suck. Oh, it's gonna be something like that. You watch. Okay, no, it's not. I got it. Let's go. I'm huge. I'm insane. I'm cracked. I'm cracked at this game. I should definitely collect these while I'm at it. What the hell? Let's see here. Grenade tower. Memo beacon. Oh. Spline pylon. Easy stash. Okay, so I haven't unlocked the easy stash yet. Oh, come on. What? Fuck, man. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I've done all my dailies. Should, let's do some pulls. Let's do some gambling. Alright, cool. Gamble. Nothing. Gambling. Nothing. Gambling. Oh, we got a 5-star. So we got. So you gave me a fake out? Nope. Unfortunate. What we got? Oh, what's up? Let's go. She's cool. Okay. One more. How many pulls are we at? So I'm 20 attempts out from a 6-star. Okay. Nothing. Okay, it's fine. Oh, come on. I just need one more of those. Damn it. Ooh, my sneeze. Okay, now that I've said it, I'm not gonna sneeze. Okay. Figures.
The slightest.
Second I say, oh, I don't need to sneeze anymore. Okay. Unlock that. Wow, so cool. Is it N? What is this? Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Looking for me? You finally remember something?
Okay. Yeah, so what am I gonna output power?
Entering core AIC area.
How do I increase my... How do I do this? I'm just gonna Google it. Thermal bank. Oh, okay. Is it T? Or not T. Is it? No, it is T. Okay, I was just pressing it wrong. What is this? It's an easy stash. Where's the thermal bank? Oh, I do have the thermal bank. Oh, okay. So, protocol stash. Oh, shoot. Thermal bank. Construction. Ooh, how many can we make? Oh my god, I can make 100 of... Oh, we do not need 100 of them. I'll start with 30 of them. Start with 30 and then we'll go with it. Oh, that's right, I can do this. I want this to be here. 2. Place a bunch of banks. Ooh, okay. So now what? Oh. Oh. Ooh, this is gonna be heat. Okay, I have an idea. Oh shit. Well, I just broke that. That's fun. Give me thermal bank, right? Just to get something going. I want a splitter. Going from here. So this one's gonna go into here. This one's gonna go into here. And for now, we'll just have this one go back into it. That's fine. Okay, so now that should split into there. Ooh, this is gonna be heat. Let me go check on my ores. Looks like that one is clogged again.
All have been set upon this land.
No, it's not.
And with the toil of our hands shall be reacquired.
It's not clogged, which is great. Let's go. We got 250 power now. Let's go. Pylon relaying. Nice. That's gonna be huge. Automation core. Oh. Interesting. Weird. Look how clogged this is right now. What the hell, bro? I had to find a way to sell those. There's gotta be a way you can sell them, right? I don't know if I can put 8K. Yeah, I can only put 50 of them. which is not good. It's not a good sign. That's just gonna have to be clogged for now, I guess. Outpost management. Some more stock bills. 4,000 of them. What's my next upgrade level? Okay, God damn it, 20,000 of them? Depot bus. Oh, wait, what? Why am I powering that? Okay, so how do I... Can I power that all the way down there? Is it? I don't think that's a thing I can do, can I? I don't think I can power that all the way down there. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for now. I might come back to this. I got a little bit of stuff going. I don't want to do the story right now because it takes so much out of me, and I do want to like kind of work on some music today. So it's already 6:30. So chat. Trying to think. I might could do a cooking stream, but I kind of don't want to, just in case my roommates walk out, because I don't know how they feel about being on camera. I might just pause the stream for a little bit, and I might just pause the stream. I'll just go back into like kind of like the pre-stream while I make dinner. And then I'll come back and we'll work on more, maybe. I don't know. It's only 6:30, so I'm not terribly hungry.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse...
So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I'd like to get like at least like maybe a couple things done for music wise, and then we can take a break. Because these headphones are not great for streaming. They're nice and isolated, but when I'm wearing them for long periods of time, it really like messes with my ears. So I just need to be careful. Time selection, good morning. What's going on here? Skip all this. Oh, is it crashing? Skip. Skipping all of this. Dude, having a skip button is so nice. Don't have to do anything. Publish. Great. So much fun. Yippee. We did it. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do my dailies. TP to here. Did I spend battery charge? I don't think I spent battery charge yesterday, now that I think about it. So, I should probably do that. I'll have the Tin Master Special.
Exclusive after-hours service now available.
20. Go over here. Let's do some basic Gamba. Oh, guys, we got Gamba. That's good luck for my pulls. I'm gonna do like one pull, it's just gonna be like nothing. To auto manage. Let's go. Nice. Cool. We got Big Gamba, guys. Okay. Damn, I got no pulls. We got 6 of these, so we're going to do these, though. I'm just going to skip through them. My luck on this banner has just been awful. I haven't gotten, like, anything good. Dang, not a single A rank, bro. It's pretty mid, low-key. See if I get my 1 A rank here. Oh, wow, I called it. I mean, I'm a gambler. I just know, bro. My 1 pull, it's going to go terribly here. I'm not going to get anything out of it. Yeah, figures. Figures. Okay, cool. Alright, is that my Zenless Daily Zen? Because I really don't feel like spending battery charge, I'm not going to lie. Not really in the mood to spend anything right now. Okay, so those are pretty fast. Alright, let's do some funny music making. I have some ideas for like a rack that I want to do. But to do that, we're going to scroll on Instagram. I had this page pulled up. I follow these guys. It might just be one person, but it's funny. They do like a bunch of like, I'll just like play some of the content they do. But like stuff like this. This might be loud. Can you even hear that? No. Okay. You cannot even hear that. Okay. Give me 1 second. While I'm doing that, I'll kind of explain. Like, it's like this, obviously, you can see the liminal space, dream core, weird core, nostalgic core, forgotten core, whatever. Some of like they're not voice lines, like the text lines can be really kind of fun to put into is it 3.4? I think it's 3.4. Sorry, I don't know my virtual outputs because I'm trying out like a new setup for streaming. So I control my stuff from here. You can see I've got music going in the background for myself. I've got my Ableton audio, and then I've got my desktop or VC if I'm in like a voice chat with my friends, and then I got my mains. So I'm trying it out so where I control from here instead of controlling it from the actual browser itself or my streaming software. So anyway, so side tangent, squirrel. Some of the text lines I want to use in like a track, because they're just creepy as hell sometimes. So you put into like a Microsoft Sam voice generator, and like there's kind of like a style that I do where I process that to like some really creepy stuff. So I want to make a rack out of that, but I want to find some voice lines, but I'm going to show you guys kind of what this is. All right, this might be extremely loud, so I'm going to take it down because when I played it first, it was like super loud. Okay, yeah, that's still really loud. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like this. It's like there's just like really ambient sounds. See all the the comments and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. So if this person is ever watching this stream, shout out to you because this stuff is really cool, and I really want to learn how to make a lot of this like visual style because it's freaky as hell, and I love it. Like, what is this? Oh, I know what this track is. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is kind of messed up, but I kind of like it. So we're gonna make some stuff like this. So first step of the process of making this stuff, Microsoft, that is Micro Center. Yes, you can see my internet search history. I promise there's nothing crazy on it. So we're gonna scroll through here. The train is going in the background. What the freak? What is this song? Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to private that stream after that. That comment was uncalled for. Obviously, Lost Woods. Get some good stuff in here. So I'm trying to think, what do I want to do? Ooh, yeah, something like this. I know what you did. Ooh, okay. I like where this is going. Okay, so we want to do. I know what you did. It's kind of our first line. I'm gonna walk you through my entire process here. The angels are waiting for you. I think it's a little too much, but we'll put it in there anyway. So we'll do that anyway. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these lines in, and then we're just going to go down the line. So I'm putting them all in, as you can see, by separate lines, so that we can kind of stitch them together to create a better, like, to create a vocal out of it. Ah, yes. You knew the difference between wrong. I can't spell. Now, I will say, as we do these, I'm going to basically, I'm going to show you kind of how I do it from here. But you're going to notice that a lot of these voice lines are going to sound completely wrong. And that's just because the limitations of Microsoft SAM. But also, I think some of them can be really good. So you knew the difference between right and wrong, but you did it anyway. That's not what I want. Okay, there we go. Instead of, this is also kind of where I start to take a little bit of creative freedom. Instead of do you see repeating numbers and the answers are talking, I'm going to be, do you see me? So, do you see me? And then I am talking to you. Is that it? No. Say more. Hide. From me. There is evil in my heart. That's not how you spell heart. Oops, did not mean to do that. Hide. Okay. Okay, you can pause that now because we don't really. And then, so I usually use I usually use mic for telephone. And it's because it just gives it if you've ever watched an analog horror series before, you will instantly recognize this voice line, or not the lines, but the voice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit play. Well, it's gotta load it.
I know what you did. The angels are waiting for you. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Basically, that's what we're going to start with. So I'm actually going to go back to Ableton first, and I need to reset this because my thing just tweaked out for a second. We're going to save this project. I'm actually going to save this over here. And then I'm also going to open mini meters for you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing, but also so you cannot see project name because I love you guys, but I don't want you seeing that stuff. It's got to be a surprise. It's got to be a surprise. Production _01. Yeah, we're going to save it there just like that. I'm going to check my camera. Okay, cool. All right, so that's pinned. So now I'm going to go back to Microsoft Sam. We're going to download this. And again, I'm going to move my thing away so you guys cannot see it. And I'm just going to call this encounter lines, because it's like an encounter. Do you see me? You know, it's like you're encountering something. We're also going to go ahead and pin this, select this. And there's another one I have in one of the older projects. I have to go find it. Probably need to reset this anyway. So, Ableton index. Let's be under here. Ooh, which one is it? It's definitely not that one. It's one of these. There's a vocal I was working on earlier. Is it this one? Something tells me I doubt it's. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Okay, it's definitely not these at all. It might be this one. Oh yeah, it's definitely this one. Outro vocal. I was messing with some vocal stuff before. Oh my god, what is that EQ? What is that EQ? Okay, yeah, it was a couple. There was a couple of these. So here's kind of so that you can do here. So I'm gonna take all of the effects off this, and you're gonna hear this is the raw vocal. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was doing in an earlier project, but I'll let me pull up the fully original. What the fuck? How long is this file? Oh, is this like the full video? Oh shit. Yeah, so that's the original vocal. I don't remember. I think it's from. Oh, what is that channel name? They make some really freaky stuff. Oh man, it starts with an M. Oh, what is their name? Oh, I feel so bad for doing this. I think it's something like Maple or something like that. But they make a bunch of they make some really freaky and fucked up stuff. It's like a whole nother level of fucked up. So also shout out them because oh my god, their stuff is insane. Their stuff is really, really good. So I was doing whatever the fuck this EQ is. So whatever the hell this EQ is, I was doing. Like, what is this? I couldn't tell you. So big funny. I was doing a redux, just doing limiting. This is what it turned into. Yeah. And then I had some layer in the backgrounds. It's just got some. Yeah, so that's basically kind of like this little outro I made. It's kind of it's reminiscent of kind of how Space Laces does it, where fades the track out and then it plays some goofy vocal. Instead, it's like, hey, by the way, this is creepy as hell. Keep going. Here's another vocal I was doing. What is this? This is the original one. I had an idea for this track, but I'm not a fan of it anymore. So I think we're gonna use a little bit of it, but we're not going to fully use it. So I'm going to pull up this because actually, well, it should have just should actually be in the folder now. Yeah. Okay. So it should be in the folder. It's called encounter lines. Yes. Here we go. We have encounter lines. All right. So here's our encounter lines. Here's what we're gonna be. So this is the original vocal. Yeah, so you can hear some of the stuff is a little messed up. So that's why we're gonna chop it by line. We're gonna go line by line. So we're just gonna go one at a time on the lines. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant. And what we're gonna do is, this is a very long process that I do. Some people would say it's too long, but who gives a shit at this point? Just do whatever you feel is best. But obviously, our goal is, as a vocal producer, I'm not really one, but like what I've been taught or what I have learned is when you do a vocal, obviously you can see that this vocal is very dynamic. There's some points where it's extremely quiet, but it's also before it's really loud. It's really loud. So my goal is to kind of level it out. And you could say, oh, I'm going to use compression on that, or I'm going to do this. I'm going to use compression, peak compress it, slam it. And you could literally, you could do that. I mean, it's not something you can't do. Like I could take, my preferred option for this would probably be that is not the right compressor. Okay. I am not good at this. You could pull up an 1176 and say, okay, super fast attack, super long release, and then just slam it into it at like a 20-to-1 ratio, basically limiting it, and then pull it back up. So, for example, from minus 5.21, so I'd pull it down. So I'd level match, and I'm level matching it on my other screen, so you can't directly see it. And that would just be it. I'd just do that, probably. You could just level it like that and call it a day. I don't want to do that because you can hear it's like clipping it, and I don't want it to do that. So what I do instead is I take a utility, not this utility, because okay, well you can't see that. Actually, I should be able to do something. Stream overlay, webcam border. Oops, group selection. Should be able to group this. Okay, I'm gonna move myself over here for a second. You can see we're not going to use this utility here. This utility is more for production sake, or not production sake, mixing. So like you can see it's going into this compressor here, and this is kind of like my limiting compressor, helps me level things out. So things aren't so loud, but basically I can see it's doing that. I turn it down, whatever. All right, I'm going to move my thing back. Basically, we're going to open up another utility, and we are going to show automation, and we're going to manually level this out. So I don't really, what am I going for here, Mike? Let's kind of see the average volume here. So I know this one's kind of loud, so I know I definitely want to turn this down. We're gonna, whoops. Set, oh my God, hit the edit button. Jeez, thank you. So we're gonna do this like that. Turn down a little bit more there. And then start at around like -1. Because that's a little too quiet. So we want to pull it up just a little bit. So then we'll pull this vocal down a little bit. Just kind of do it like this. This one's got a little short spot that I want. So you want to goal is to pull it down at the peak value and then kind of let the automation kind of do itself. Volume out. And then for like this, we can kind of pull it up almost. Pull it down like that and then pull it up. And then maybe just kind of like fade it out like that. Just kind of lift it a little bit. I know what you did. It sounds like it's like kind of almost like very similar. See if we can edit it a little bit. So instead here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the automation. We're going to paste it over here so we can focus on know what you did. I know what you did. So we're going to cut a little bit here. Oops. Oops. Whoopsies. You did. You did. You did. Hold on, I'm gonna say it. So now I'm saying it kind of in my look because I want it to kind of be. I want to be natural enough. I know what you did. I know what you did. Did. So maybe instead here we kind of cut it a little bit and make it go here instead. This might be a little unnatural. Yeah. Cool. All right, so now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and cut this automation and paste it into here. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a little bit of tweaking because obviously it changed. Kind of map it a little bit. Yeah, so that's going to change a little bit. This is also what's going to change because we kind of merged it in. Oops. So set that up. And then this one is also kind of loud. So we're going to turn it a little down. And this one is going to come up because I want it to be a little bit more prominent. Okay, that's a little too much. And so now, if I turn this off, you can kind of notice the compressor down here. It's going to be a little bit less, like, going to be doing a little bit less. I'll turn it to peak mode so you can see a little bit more because we're focused on peaks. You're going to see, like, it's extremely dynamic. But now, if I turn this on, it's kind of a little bit more leveled. It's doing, like, the same amount of compression to most of the vocal. So that's kind of my goal here. And then, obviously, I'm going to turn it down. So I just realized Ableton is not going out. Why is it not going out? Couldn't tell you.
I know what you did.
You couldn't hear me that entire
I know
time.
what you did.
But you can see. You can see kind of what's going on.
I know what you did.
We can turn it back up.
I know what you did. I know what
So
you
it's
did.
doing that.
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did.
So you should turn it up.
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did.
Yeah, see, it's not doing a lot anymore. And then I am going to take FET 76 here. I do love this 1176. We're going to take it on 8-1, super fast attack.
I know what you did.
Pull it up.
I know what you did. 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 I know what you did.
Yeah.
I know
just
what
to level it just a little.
I know what you did. 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 I know what you did.
Cool.
I know what you
What, high pass?
I know what you did. I know what 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 you did. I know what you did. I know what you I know what you I know what I know what I know what you did.
Cool. A little bit of EQ there.
I know what you did.
So this is at about 10K.
I know what you did.
So that's our first line. And that's oh my God, it's a lot of line there. So we're going to take this one. It's our next line.
The angels are waiting. The angels are waiting.
Yeah, see, that one I'm not sure I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and mute that and then take it away. Why is that turned up? Oh, I know why it's turned up. Yeah, it's fine. You can leave that. So what is
You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start by fading, doing some clip fades.
You knew the difference.
Yeah, so we want to make sure we take this guy down, take it a little bit up. And you kind of like, if it doesn't make sense why I'm doing what I'm doing, the best way to think about it is you're seeing peaks that go louder, right? And we don't want it to be that loud. So basically just follow the waveform almost, kind of follow the bottom of the waveform. Don't do like this. Like this is too much. Like there's no need to do all of that just for a waveform.
Knew the difference.
Like that's not really, you don't need to do all that. Like that's just kind of crazy. Why is that one at 3? Oh, okay. I forgot to do that. You don't need to do all that, but the goal is to kind of generally follow the form of the wave, and you'll get the volume thing that you want.
Do the difference.
So like with this one, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do this.
Do the difference between Ron.
And then I'll do the same thing here, but just a little bit less, because we don't need a lot of it.
You knew the difference between You knew the difference between Ron and you knew the difference between.
Do a little bit more here. This is almost kind of like, as a lot of people would call like riding the fader. It's kind of like another way it's been told about. A lot of my professors call it that. I just say I'm writing automation level.
You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew.
I should have taken the compressor.
You knew the difference between wrong and right.
Yeah, so this vocal, this part of the vocal needs super intense.
You knew the difference between wrong and right. Between wrong and right. Between wrong and right.
So it needs a little bit more. Maybe a little
Between wrong
like
and
this.
right. Between wrong and right.
This might be a terrible idea.
Right. Right. You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference between wrong and right.
I'm actually gonna cut this one here and move it in. Do crossfading.
Right. And right.
Yeah.
You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference between wrong and.
Okay, so this one, I think I want to pull down a little bit more.
Wrong and right. Between wrong and right.
Yeah, just like that. So it's kind of that second half.
Between wrong and right. 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 Between wrong and right.
Cool.
Between wrong and right.
So I'm going to turn off the compressor so I kind of like have a
Between wrong and right. Between
turn off
wrong
this
and.
whole strip for right now because I'm
You knew the difference between wrong and right.
so I can kind of get like an accurate view of what I'm doing.
You knew the difference. You knew the difference between wrong and right. You knew the difference between wrong and right.
Okay, cool. That's another one down. Cool. Fantastic.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah, see that one's...
But you did it anyway.
What is going on here, bro? So this is kind of something that's...
This
is kind of where I'm talking about those SAM errors. Like, what is that? So we're going to try... We're going to see if this works. I don't think this is going to work.
It anyway.
Oh, hold up. She's come back. Nope, no, it's not. It lied to me again. You lied to me. And then we're going to set this back down to 0. And also fade it. Okay. Go back to this. We're going to drop the vocal down a little bit. 0. Always reset it back to 0. Unless, obviously, you have a reason to. I don't really.
But you did.
I don't have a reason to not set it at 0.
But you did it anyway. But you did it anyway.
Pull it down. Might be a little too much.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. It's a process. It's a process, but it's a good process. I like doing this.
But you did it anyway.
So like for this one, I'm seeing like a general outline of flatness here. Like these are very little off, but these keep coming down. So I'm like, okay.
Anyway.
And then this one, we're going to do like a long, like here, shoot down. Keep it decently flat. Maybe.
Anyway.
It's a little too much.
Anyway.
Pull back up, and then pull this down again.
Anyway.
Yes, just like that.
But you did it anyway. But you did it anyway.
This might be a little too quiet again.
But you did it anyway. But you did it anyway.
Yeah, just like that. Pull.
But you did it anyway. But you did it anyway.
Just like that. Perfect. That's another line
But
down. So we'll move on to the next line.
Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Me, 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 me,
So we're gonna try and
me, me,
counteract
me,
this by warping
me, me, me,
and then finding an envelope, and we're gonna take the transposition.
me, 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 me. Do you see me? Do you see me? Me, me, me. Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Me,
Try to.
me, me. Do you see me? Do you see me?
Try and I'm trying to kind of counteract the already going up because I wanted to go down.
Me. Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me?
Oops.
Me, 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 me. Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Me, me. Do you see me?
Yeah, I do see you actually. Okay. So this one actually looks pretty level. There's just a cut like this one specifically. I think it's just kind of like the only issue that I can find.
Do you see?
That's a little too much.
Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me?
Maybe just like a little bit here. Again, following that waveform.
Do you see me?
Yeah, that was actually pretty leveled. So just like a small dip here.
Do you see me?
Cool. That one's pretty good. Okay. Next vocal. Yeah, like this one's gonna be pretty bad.
Diane talking. Diane talking.
And I think a lot of that could probably be solved with EQ as well.
Diane talking to Diane talk. Diane talking to you. Diane talk. Diane talk. Diane talk. Diane talking to you. Diane talking to Diane talk. Diane talking to Diane talk. Diane talking to you. Diane talking.
Yeah. 'Cause
Diane talking to you.
doesn't matter how much I turn it down, I still hear that aw
Talking
too
to
much.
you.
Still too much aw.
Talking to you. Talking to you.
That one's pretty good.
Talking to you.
Just a hide.
Hide. Hide. Hide. Hide. Hide.
It's pretty simple.
Hide. Hide from me.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll just copy this waveform here and just boom.
Hide from me.
Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty bad. Drop it like way down.
Hide from me. Hide from me. Hide from me. Hide from me.
Cool. Is another one done?
There is evil. There is evil in.
Too much?
There is evil. There is evil in my heart. There is.
That what is that, bro? Are y'all seeing this? What happened here? What is that, bro? I guess another one of Microsoft Sam's features, quote unquote.
My heart. Oh, in my heart.
Okay, that's a lot better. See, editing is fun.
There is evil in my. There is evil in my heart. There is evil in my.
Just finding like,
There is evil in my heart.
yeah, like that. That's gonna be pretty bad. Oh, hold up. Oh, let's go. Classes are canceled tomorrow. Well, they're virtual, but they're so worried about us. They're so worried
My
about
heart.
us.
My heart.
That means I can stream for longer tonight. Let's go. This is going to be huge. Huge. Huge, as the kids say. Huge. All right.
My heart. My heart. My heart.
And then this one also needs to come way down.
My heart. My heart. Hide. My heart.
And then instead of doing that, we'll just do that. We'll just duplicate the hide again because there's no reason to.
There is evil in my heart. There is evil in my
Pull this down a little bit more.
There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Cool. Look at
There is
that.
evil in my heart.
See? Vocal
Hide.
processing. So now that they're leveled,
There is evil.
we can turn these on, turn this on.
There is evil in my heart. There is evil in my heart. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Perfect. Now they're like super leveled
I
out.
know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right. But you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you.
Okay, I think this envelope is just not working.
Me. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Great. Fantastic, actually. While I'm sitting here, I am going to open up Canvas. Let's go. Okay. That's fine. I'm waiting for announcements to go through. Saying, hey, classes are virtual. I'm sure it'll go through, actually. If I could scroll down. Okay, I am going to do something real quick. Cool. Just checking a few things and we'll get back to work here. Back to work. Back to work. Oops. All right, tonight back. I gotta open up. Who just pinged the shit out of me? Okay. Everyone's sending me messages. Oh shoot. Oh my god, you can see all my tabs. Turn on my phone. Should lock in. Okay. No announcements yet. I'm sure they'll probably go through at some point. I'm sure they will. It's fine.
I know what you did. I know what you did.
Okay, cool. So let's start this rack. Audio effect rack. Because I'm big funny, we're going to put it all into here. We're going to name this rack hyper what do we call it? VHS vocal processor unit. VHS vocal processor unit. We'll do all 4 of these for now. I don't know how many I'm actually going to use, but we'll see. Start here. I'm going to name that start here. My production curve. What else we want? Okay. Let's see here. What do we need on here? We need a redux. That's what we need. We need a redux. So give me a redux. Oh my god. Redux.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right.
Okay, this is also probably, since I'm done leveling these, I am actually going to, except for this, I'm going to pull this out right here. We're going to bounce this to a new track. bounce the new track. I do want to bounce this so I can. I'm going to select the entire vocal line, consolidate all these vocal lines real quick, so we could just stick them together. That was done, and then. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All these lines are done. So now that we've done that, we'll start building out our vocal line before we get into any processing. Let's go and drag all these over. Cut. Paste. Okay, that's probably not what I should have done. Paste. Okay, so we want to start with...
Did. You knew.
I know what you did.
I know what you did. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me.
Okay, this is just gonna... I'm just gonna go in order.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You did.
So actually, I have a terrible idea. I don't want to warp you, actually. We're going to go... We're going to stretch it. Actually, I do need a warp now.
You knew... I know what you did. You knew the difference. I know what you did.
Okay, it's too much.
Did. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it. I know what you did. I know what you
did.
I know what you did.
Probably need to boost the vocal a little bit.
You did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, I like that.
I know.
So now I want to take this. We're going to take the bass channel strip here. Not that. We're going to group that. I don't need to see the chains. I need to see the plugin chains. Now we're going to call this Hyperdeath VHS Vocal Processor Units. VPU. You know how they have CPU? They got VPU. We got the VPU, guys. Okay, so start level first. Not like anybody's really going to look at that, but I don't really care. Level first. So that goes to the leveler. After the leveler, we should probably run it through some sort of effects unit. Would like to do RX 950.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to use that one for certain things, but not stuff like that. So we'll start with Redux.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between...
Okay, so you level first. Start. Start leveler. I think I got it in. Oh, we're getting a voicemail. God damn. Guys, it's not that bad, I promise. Okay. All right. All right, I'm back. All right. So we got our little...
I know what you did.
So I'm going to start, I think, by kind of walking through the process, and then we will then assign the macros.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
We should probably do a high pass and a low pass, but we already have that in the channel strip, so I don't think I want to do it just yet. That's going to be post. We could add some VHS harmonics.
I know what you know the difference between wrong and
Okay.
I know what you know the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Okay, so we could do that. Saturation drive. Okay.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right. I know what you I know what you
So take off the channel
I
strobe.
know
8.5. Okay.
I know
Well, Jesus Christ.
what you I know what you
Jeez, it's really distorting. Oh my god.
I know what you you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I
Trying to
know
get
what
that
you
drive.
I know what you
Okay, that'll work.
you knew I know what you I know what you
Perfect.
I know what you
Okay, so I like that tone.
I know what
So
you
we're gonna go with that tone.
I know what you
Then we want to add noise. So I would love.
I know what you 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 knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what
All right, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It's pretty impressive. We'll just use the basic compressor. I would love to use like a VHS style compression. Let me just Google it. I'm gonna Google it. VHS tape compression. Audio. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to use Super VHS. Hmm. Hard compression. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Compress, peak compressor, fast attack. I'm assuming fast attack, but like a decent release.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
What if I just put OTT on it? I'm not gonna lie.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
I'm gonna just disable this.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
So you could just basically, you can floor it or you can say, frick you.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right.
And then what we also need to do, get parallel reverb. I'm going to do my parallel reverb rack. And then we're going to do, how can I do that? I could do this with, I'm trying to keep it stock so a lot of people can use it. We want to do just full convolution.
I know what you did.
Jesus.
I know what you did. You knew.
Ugh, that sounds awful.
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. 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 You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Wide EQ.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did.
Can I get that
You knew the
scoring
difference between
reverb?
wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you
That's a
did it
parallel
anyway. I know what you did.
And then we'll do it in a final clipper. So I'll just take G clip.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between.
Okay, it really doesn't do much, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Cool. All right, cool. So we have a leveler. We want to map our. So we'll map from the maximum is going to be here. We'll drop it down to about 6 kilohertz.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
So I want to hear what it's kind of just doing on its own.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did. I know what you did. You knew the. But you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what.
16, and then it drops down to about. Maybe
I know what you did. You knew the difference between that. But you, I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it.
That can actually be controlled when we did the noise erosion. Because I think all of this is going to be routed to the same one. So it's going to go from 0 to what we at 17.9. And this one also is gonna map to that. It's like 0.38. No, it's like 3 point something, right? It's like 138 actually.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Yeah, if it's up there, it should just turn off. Oh, it's the other way around. Oops. Yeah, so as soon as you basically, if it's off like this, okay. I'm so confused. What? So this is. So you want to go 126 here, 127 there? Is that what I'm hearing? No. Okay. So this, it needs to be off. So one. There we go. Okay, I got it.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
And we'll have our saturation. We'll turn it on. Map. The drive. Oh, got a notification. I gotta make sure. Okay, cool. Gotta make sure I stay up to date with school, whatever is going on with school. Oh, the trucks finally came through, I think. Nice. Good. Let's see here. So we'll just do input output, I guess.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
And then we'll map the jitter.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Where is the jitter amount?
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
So we gotta change the mappings of these. So drive is gonna go from 0.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Output set it 0. Zero to -12.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did.
Just like that. Alright, cool. So that's that done.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Just gonna make this go. Where's the erosion?
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the. I know what you did.
And then we have the OTT.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Just map that. And base minus infinity to 0, I guess. I don't
I know what you
map that to this. Oops. Oh my god.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you.
I'm gonna take
I
this
know
out.
what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
And then we'll just do like a high shelf. And then it'll just be it. It'll just be a shelving filter at like 5k. To be honest, 5k would just work. Basically you can go up or down. I want to control. Oh, you need to have like a map.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you? I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but
And that's it. This entire thing. So we'll just color this. Start here. Sample rate, bit depth. It's erosion, noise amount. Post filter. Post filter.
I know what
Drive. Output. Comp. Chain volume. Spring reverb. High shelf gain. Okay, cool. Saturation. Dark red. Compression. Nope. I got purple. Nope, already had that purple color. High shelf gain. EQ. Cool.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. I know what you knew the difference between what? I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what
Okay, so we're gonna save a snapshot. It's my favorite one. Sammy. Save like a bunch of presets for this. New. Nothing at all. Compression, 0 compression, no spring reverb,
I know what you did.
Nothing.
I know what you did.
And basically, what you can do is this. Oh, actually, hold up. Set up to nothing. Exclude from randomization. Let's do this.
I know what you did.
I get these terrible.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did.
Like that one. I like that one. Overblown. Overblown.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did.
Okay, I like this one. Softcore.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Can you hear? That's what it would be called.
I know what you did.
God, that's terrible.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did.
My bits. My bits.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Rocket ship. Moon man. Moon intercom.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. I know what you did.
All right,
You-
ladies and gentlemen, we have a rack.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. I know what you did.
All right, cool. So basically, you can now just randomize.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you
Randomize.
did it anyway. I know what you did.
You can get shit like that.
Between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
What even is that? I'm making that's gonna be a variation. Hello?
I know what you did. You knew the difference
That's so
between wrong
freaky.
and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
All right,
I know what you did.
I'm gonna save this. I'll have to go back in and I'll put that in as a sample pack. All right, well, that's stage one. We got a rack. That's so cool. I should be proud of that. Yeah, so we gotta.
I know what you did.
I'm gonna do Sandy.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
So I don't really need the original anymore, because
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did.
yeah. So now I'm gonna start.
I know what you did.
Go ahead and high pass.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Get another compressor. We're gonna use a 76 compressor style. View killer. I don't really care about the view killer.
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did.
Okay, maybe actually no, not a 76. Give me the XTC comp or XT comp. I don't know why I keep calling it XTC. It's just called XT comp.
I know what you did.
Okay, turn
I
down
know
the
what you
input.
did. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
It's a good level.
Do you see me? I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
Look at that. Genius
Do you
move.
see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
What did I just say? VHS. I'm really hoping I saved it over the right. Okay, cool. I saved it on the right preset. I was like, oh crap. I want you to start it without nothing.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart.
Okay, so now we're gonna use this plugin. This one's a lot of fun. I would like to some hollow thing. Okay, and then we are going to. I have a MIDI somewhere. I was messing around with that one track. It's called like Old Doll. It's from a video game. I don't remember the name of the video game, but it sounds basically like this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, because I didn't put it. So we're going to put on 100. Am I? Oh, I never loaded the preset? What? Huh? Let's try this. I don't know why this stuff is like auto. Oh, whoops. Why is this stuff all automated? What? That's freaky. Let me unpin this for a second. Is something being automated that I'm not? Oh, what? Oh. Something might be being automated. That's so freaky. Where is the... It just keeps getting triggered. What? Huh. What the what is automating it? What? Try this little section here, I guess. And we'll set it on a new MIDI clip, I guess. I don't really... That's so weird. That's so freaky. I genuinely could not tell you why it's changing. There's probably some stupid setting in the MIDI file that it's changing it. Best way to do this, I think, would also be to add like a piano. Let's see here. Well, I was working on something yesterday. It was the track we were working on yesterday. There's a piano hard. Pull the piano. It's gonna take a minute to load. Delete it because we don't want it.
If you are inside your...
Yeah, we can work that way.
I know what you...
So this can make it be like the intro. It's kind of like what's it called? It's from Sudden Death. It's whatever the hell this track is. Cara Barrett? Whatever the fuck that is. I will let this go in after I pitch it down because I don't want to get copyright struck. So this is gonna route to our 7/8. All right, for basically it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, I think. Like that's gonna be our intro, and then it's gonna go into the chord progression, and then it's gonna be kind of on the outro. It's gonna be, ow. No, thank you.
Let my divinity heal you and my grace lead you into the better place.
Yeah, basically just like that. So we'll have an intro.
I know what you... You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for a plugin called Manipulator. Yay.
I know what you... You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know what you... I know what you... You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you.
Oh.
Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide.
Okay, so how far... Okay, it's gonna be a really funky ass intro. What tempo is it? This is in 140, right? Oh shit. I'm like, oh. Is it at 140? I think it is. Guys, I'm going to test my theory. Oh, ow. So it's... what? Okay. You know what? I don't care.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. The evil in my heart. Hide. The evil in my heart. Hide.
It's gonna be a really funky ass intro. So it's just like it's just gonna start at the 11th bar. Trying to think. If we could get it to start here, that'd be nice. So I think we'll have something like here.
I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. You see? I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide. There is evil in my heart. Evil in my heart.
Okay, so I have another idea. Pull this out. Instead of setting it on complex, set it on repitch.
The evil in my hide from me. There is evil in my heart. In my heart from me. There is evil in my heart. Hide. Me, I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is evil in my...
Pull this out.
In my heart. Hide. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart. Hide. I know what you did. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart. Hide.
I don't think I want the second hide. However, we're going to open delay tape. Open up some tape delays. Get all three of those heads going. Desync it just a hair. Add the width up. Rate offset. Intensity. Echo volume. Turn down the bass. Turn down way down on the bass because I think it's going to be crazy. No. Motor inertia. So a little bit of it. How do we want full dry? We want to send. How do we do this on a send? If I do anything. Okay, so I'd have to Control G. Echo volume. this up. I'm just kind of winging it right now. Just winging that automation. Not really. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set it down here. Short little one.
You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart.
Delete automation. I think I'm just gonna do it with a compressor.
Me?
It'll just be easier if I do with a compressor. Bounce. Chain.
Me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is me. I am talking. I know about you. You knew. I know about you. You knew the difference. Me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart.
Lexicon reverb. See what we got in here. Vocal depth.
I know about you. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did. Hide from me. There is in my heart. I know about you. You knew the I know about you. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart. I know about you. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. I know about you. You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide. Hide from me. There is in my heart.
Impact. What the hell did I just put on there? Oh. What is this? None of these are anything, so give it a little width. We put a saturator before it?
You knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide from me. There it is. In my heart.
And that'll start the track. And for example, I'm probably not going to use this. Quantize both the starting and the ends. So that. Can I detune it? There's got to be a way to do like manual. Oh. Oh, those are the tunings. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I needed something more darker, but I guess the point across.
I know what you knew the difference between wrong and right, but you did it anyway. Do you see me? I am talking to you. Hide from me. There it is. In my heart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is what we're going to call the stream for today. It's 8 o'clock. I'm starting to feel a little bit, so I'm a little hungry. So I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out, for those that did. And I will see you guys in the next stream or video or whatever, maybe. Goodbye.